So he brought me up to his hallway. You know, that's where we had to practice. Them days we would practice in the hallways and break on concrete. We decided to get a cardboard later on when we got sick of the cuts.
You in the ghetto, you ain't got nothing to do, but you got to do something creative to get out of it, you know? It was also very competitive. You know, the competitiveness is what gave you the discipline, because there was no school for this.
As far as how we were taught or who taught us, we learned from the streets, and the streets learned from us because you had all these different crews out.
For us, it was competitiveness. That was the drive. And by seeing another guy who was better than you or could have been better than you have to take him out before he can be better than you. You gotta be the best. If you ain't the best, you know, they start talking bad about you.
It was actually a culture.
Poppin' definitely started from the West Coast. New York, it was a style called electric boogie. It was more funky and more character. It was more like a b-boy version of poppin'. Poppin' back in LA was more laid back, and it was very, you know, very still. It was very like, and New York was like, it's funky, you know what I'm saying? And when I picked up boogie, what I call a boogie back then, I was breaking first. I picked up boogie from the streets, watching older guys. Back then, if you was young, you was either watching the pimps and the drug dealers, or you was watching the talented people. And I moved from this area to this area. I learned from the talented people. I followed them, and I became a well-known street dancer. About money back then. It was just about girls, you know, getting respect from the homeboys, get the hoodlums to go up to you and give you a pound without dissing you or beating you up and shit, you know, or without having to get in the fights, because, you know, everybody looked at you as like a ghetto celebrity. For a dance, you got your special move. You want to slam that move so hard so that when the people see it, it leaves an impression in their head. They'll never forget you. You know what I'm saying? I still got people calling me from England saying, Wiggles, how did you do that move? You know what I'm saying? Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Paula Abdul, all of them still use the dance. They won't call it breaking, street jazz, or whatever they call it, but it's still the same thing. It comes from the same root. To me, voguing, hip-hop, breaking, all of it has to be categorized as one dance. You can't separate it.